Hey everybody, and welcome back. Does this look like you during the holiday season? Me too. I'm just running around in circles trying to get it all done and not break the bank. Well, today's project supplies are coming from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, and Hobby Lobby. It's a dollar store Christmas. But the best part of today's episode is I am going to be crafting with friends. Yes, that's right. I'm so excited for you to meet two of my crafting buddies and what's going on in their homes. And I know you're going to love it. And I can't wait for you to see what we create. So what do you say? Let's get going. Hey everybody, I'm Soozie and this is Soozie's Stuff. Welcome to station KDIY Channel 146. I'm so happy you're here. I would love it if you'd click and subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when I upload a new episode. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or even a comment. So don't touch that dial. Let's go make some stuff. All right, before we actually hit the road, I wanted to create two little gifts for my friends. And these are 2 cups from Dollar Tree, some little reindeer ornaments from, that's from Walmart, and then some of that corkboard stuff that's in the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree. So the first thing I'm trying to do is make a template for the little holder thing that's going to go on there. I didn't quite know what I was doing, but we figured it out, and we're going to just make a little template, and then I'm tracing around it. I don't think it was the best. I wish I had a cup at home that I could probably take off and use that template, but I just made my own, and here we go. I think it comes out really cute, and I love this corkboard stuff. So all I'm going to do is just wrap it around. It's sticky, peel it off, throw it on there. And I was quite amazed at what the actual template looked like. It's super curved, but it comes out really great. Now, these cups, of course, you can't submerge them or put them in the dishwasher. So you have to just carefully wash them, but they are just too cute not to put in some hot coffee or hot tea or hot cocoa. I just love them. They are precious. And I also love these little ornaments. Walmart has a ton of precious little ornaments that you can use. And these are just my favorite. Their little sweaters are so cute. And so we're going to hot glue those right on the cup. So these would be darling for a little gift for someone. Just put on some Christmas music, get all your supplies, sit down and have some fun. Get your kids involved too. Look how cute they are. And I can't wait to give them to my friends. I know they're going to love it. And here we go. We are on the road. First stop is Stacy's house. I wasn't really driving that fast, but I want you to meet my friend Stacy. We have known each other, oh goodness, a long time. I'm going to say about 25 years or more. We taught together. She taught 3rd grade and I was teaching 1st grade. But this is her home now. We're all retired and they live out in the country. And she was babysitting 3 dogs. She has 3 dogs. So 6 dogs was hanging out with us today. So we have our wagon all packed up and ready to go out to the workshop. And along the way, we see her beautiful garden. She's got tomatoes and Swiss chard and pumpkins and peppers and just everything. She is a master gardener. And here is the workshop. This is truly the place to craft. I mean, I felt so professional walking in. They have every tool, saw, thing that you want to use to craft with. Take a look. Remember last week when I was trying to cut those pine cones? She's like, here, give me one of those. And it was like butter. Ho, check that out. I love that saw. All right. For our first project, we have, or she had, tons of extra wood hanging around. So we just kind of took whatever we wanted there. We had our list ready, and she loved these letters from Dollar Tree, and then the little circular ornament there in the center for the O. And she was so excited, so was I. We were laughing because the O ornament is totally made out of cardboard. We were laughing. And then the J and the Y are made out of wood. And look, instantly we have this gorgeous sign with just a piece of old wood hanging around. And we are going to wrap it with some of this green yarn that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And we just added a touch here and a touch at the bottom, and it's done. How cute is that? Oh, and yeah, we were trying. I'm like, girlfriend, we have to do a display now. And she's like, okay, let's get the dogs in there. Yeah, not an easy feat, but it came out so cute. Look at this sign, Dollar Tree. This was like $3, $4 to make. So I love it. And now, for our next project, we have 3 of these triangular little frames. We got 3 because her sister couldn't make it this time, but we made one for her. So what we're doing is taking the back off of these, and we're going to use them later. You'll see those in another episode of mine. But we are sanding these down and getting them all ready to make a little Christmas tree. Okay, I bought some of those plunger handles from Dollar Tree. You're going to see why we have those because I'm going to be making a ladder here in just a little bit. But we wanted to cut off the tip of them where the little thread is, and that's what we're using for our Christmas tree. So we're hot gluing that on there with just a piece of scrap wood for the base, and you can use whatever base that you have. And so we're doing all of those together, and that's the beautiful stand. And then I got these, they're done. Yay. We were laughing. I tell you, what a fun day. But I got these clear ornaments from Target in the dollar spot, and look how beautiful these are. She has beautiful cedar trees out in the back. So we thought, let's go pick some of that and throw in there. I had some of this filler stuff from Dollar Tree. We poured that in there, and yeah, it got everywhere. We're like, don't tell Randy. No, we cleaned it up pretty quickly, and how darling is that? This is like an evergreen, and to this day, we did this probably last week or so, it's still green. So you can use whatever greenery that you have to add to those darling little ornaments. And we are putting them right in the center, in the middle of the inside of those triangles. And it's just going to hang down. Now, we didn't want to paint them, but you could totally paint them white, black, whatever color that you want. And so this is how it turned out. How precious. I added a little twine bow. I think she added another little gingham bow or something like that, but these turned out so cute, so easy, and so affordable. You could even add a star at the top. Okay, our next project was totally Pinterest inspired. We were sharing a Pinterest board and we both loved this project. So she has these blocks left over from a project. And then these are some little wood slices that she had a piece of pine, but you can totally get those wood slices from Dollar Tree or Walmart or even on Amazon. So we are just going to take these little slices and glue them to the bottom of our block. Yes, I was wearing my Christmas little sweater. I got that, or Christmas t-shirt. Got it on at, let's see, Amazon, I think. But anyway, we are taking some Crimson Waverly Red chalk paint here. and we're just going to make the nose. Now, if you don't know what we're making, we are making a Rudolph. And so we are just making his nose, and then we want to drill 2 holes at the top. We walked out and had a great time choosing the branches that we wanted to use for the antlers. And I had my drill going the wrong way. I'm like, why isn't it going down? Well, it's because I didn't have it going the right way. We were laughing so hard. Oh, it sure does make the season fun when you're working with a friend. So here we go, drilling those in, and then we'll hot glue the sticks in. I could not cut that tree branch to a point to get it in there, so I just used the drill and made it a little bit wider. And so now I've got the hot glue in there. Mine is ready to go. I was like, hurry, Stacy, I can't wait. So she's got hers ready to go. Got the hot glue. I love having an extra pair of hands. This was so much fun. And now we are finished. Now the one in the Pinterest picture had some raffia, and we didn't have any raffia. We're like, we have everything, but we didn't have any raffia. But at home, I threw it together and I added the raffia at the top. This is what the one on Pinterest looked like. It just had the raffia just like that, the nose and the antlers. But I was like, I think it might need something more. What do you think? So I went into my stash and found these cool black beads, and I really like that. Looks totally rustic, and so I'm pleased. I gotta tell Stacy, get some black wooden beads and put that in there for the eyes. I think I like it better. What do you think? Okay, so I started this project at her house because I really needed a saw, and I ended it at my house. I got this beautiful Christmas tree at the Target dollar spot, and it was $3. It's so cute the way it is, but my vision was to cut it in half. And I knew her saw would do it just beautifully and easily. And yes, that's me. I'm using the saw for the first time. It was just like butter. Look at that. Just cut it perfectly. And I was so excited. Whoa. And so now back at home real quick, I am going to make a bookend. And so I have these 2 books. I covered one of them in the brown paper and some white paper. And so my vision was to create the books in the center. And I'm adding a star on each of the pieces. And I didn't really want to cut them in half. You can use either side. And so now I'm using these really cool stickers from Dollar Tree. This one says, ho, ho, ho. And the other book, I was going to use those little wooden pieces or wooden letters from Walmart. But I changed my mind, and I really wanted to use those gold stickers, but I didn't have all the letters I needed. So we just mix and interchange. And this one is going to say, Jingle Bells. I love how it turned out. Sometimes your vision doesn't always work out, but I love it when it comes together. I also found one of my little jingle bells, and we're going to hot glue that right on. And I wanted to jazz up the Christmas tree just a little bit. So I had some greenery, and we're just going to add that right to the bottom. I also add a little baby pine cone at the bottom as well. And here are my bookends all put together. I just love this piece. You can make it any color that you like. This is more of a neutral color or a rustic and farmhouse color. I was thinking about maybe adding some little dots on the Christmas tree, some little white dots. But for now, I love how this turned out. It is so cute up on a shelf. What do you think? Okay, so now back at Stacy's, her husband Randy is helping us make this ladder. And I really envisioned it to just be super easy. She had these 2x1s or something like that, pieces of board. And I was just gonna hot glue all the pieces together with those plunger handles, but he had to show me the professional way, and it was so cool to watch him. He knows everything. He is seriously a master carpenter. And they even built a home in the back of their house. It's just amazing. So this is how it turned out. And yeah, I painted it white with some wax, antique wax, and then I sanded it all down. I love this blanket ladder. And here's some ideas of how to put one together if you want to make it. I have wanted one of these ladders forever, but just never really did it. And I just want to thank Randy for giving me the professional touch. I love it. And the last thing I want to show you out at Stacy's house is this metal chain that she got at a craft show. Isn't it gorgeous? How beautiful. Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for letting me come out. We have to do it again real soon. Love ya. All right, here we go on the road again. And our next stop is Tammy's house. Woohoo, here we go. And my friend Tammy, I have known for probably about 5 years now. We were technology coaches together. And so this is inside of her home. She is the one that is Shepherd's Tail Candle Company that I show some of her candles every now and then. And she is working on many, many projects. I love her area. It is so cool. But one of the big reasons I went over is she has a whole bunch of chalk couture. Look at all of these pieces. I had never used it, never touched it, never seen it up close. And she had a ton of Christmas chalk couture. So I had no idea what I was doing with all of this stuff, but we are going to make some really cute things. So here are some of the supplies that we can use with chalk couture. These are some boards left over from a project from Dollar Tree, some scrap wood, even one of those little cutting boards and chunky slats from Dollar Tree. I love the brown paper sacks from Dollar Tree, 2 for $1, and even some of the wood slices. I think she got those at Amazon. So let's get started with those. Oh, first we have to show our wonderful little coffee mugs. And this is the awesome candle that she made for me. She can customize anything. She even made those coasters for me that say Soozie stuff. And so I'll leave the link down below so you can check out her website and order from her. So now we have our candle going, we have our coffee going, and we are going to be using these Dollar Tree signs. I'm going to use the one that says Santa, I Can Explain, and she's going to use the one that says hot cocoa on hers. She has a heat gun. I don't have one, and I just use my hair dryer. So, girl, you gotta have a heat gun. So I had to show this. It does work way better than a hair dryer. But we are starting to paint. So I'm using moss. She's using crimson. Here we go. We just used one coat each, and now we're just going to sand it down a bit, and now it's time for chalk couture. Now, when I peel this off, I had no idea it was actually a little screen in there. I don't know if you can't see it, but the little piece right there, that's a screen. I know y'all are probably like, girl, where you been? But I did not know what it looked like. I'm just amazed. I couldn't believe it. So we're getting ready here. I'm laying it out, and then we're going to use the little scrapers with the paste. Now the paste she has, she didn't really, but she likes it okay, but she got the ink. So this is the ink paint, and it is absolute permanent. So this is my first time to Couture. Oh, how easy is this? I mean, wow, it goes on perfectly, so smooth. I was having a ball. We had the Christmas music going, and we were just visiting and having a wonderful time. So I'm getting all of that ready to go, and I'm so excited to peel it off. I just can't wait. So it's all covered up. I'm like, girl, I beat you. I'm ready to go. Let's pull that off. So finally we pulled it off, and it was so easy to do, and it didn't leave any, except that one little spot. I had done that with my finger, but look at that. Look how professional. Oh, I cannot believe how this turned out. It is gorgeous. She's taking it from me. She's going to rinse it off. It rinses off beautifully. Look how gorgeous that came out. I am so happy. I did a little dance. And so for hers, we probably waited just a little bit too long. It's okay. It came off beautifully, but you want to take it off pretty quickly after you paint it. Look how beautiful that came out on the red. Oh, it's just amazing. So now we're going to jazz it up with some greenery, some little pine cones, and I use a little red jingle bell. And I also have some butcher's twine I got at Dollar Tree. It is white and green, and I'm just adding it to the bottom. I think it needed a little something more there. Gonna hot glue it on, and she's using some beautiful bow that ribbon and made a quick little bow that is from Hobby Lobby. And she adds also some little pine cones to hers, and then we're both going to add the little hanger back on the top. Ta-da! I'm like, girl, we got to make a display. Let's go check it out outside. Woohoo! She has a great backyard. We found a beautiful tree and stuck them on there. How darling are these? Oh, I just am so in love. I love to craft. I can't help it. And so they are gorgeous. My first Couture. Okay, and so our next project, we are going to decorate a gift bag. And these are from Dollar Tree, the brown ones. And I'm using this sort of holly, and she's got the Christmas cheer on there. And we're using the paste now. This is a green olive that I'm using, and she's got the white. I love this green. It has some shimmer in it, but I really think it would have been prettier on a white bag. But we were just kind of playing around with this. I think it's super fun to create your own little gift bag, and I know where's the time to do that, but I think it's fun for a special friend, and we decided that we were going to give these to each other, and so we'll have our gift bags already made for each other. So tell me what you think of these colors. I love this green, and you're like, oh, you can't really see it. It does look better in person. But like I said, I think it would have been better on a white bag, but it was beautiful to me. I add a little bow, and she added the green too. She says, I wish I would have done red, but she added a red bow. I added a red jingle bell, and we are ready. Super quick, super fast, and another Couture project. I know not everybody has this Couture stuff, and I think also just decorating your own, painting your own, maybe with some stencils you have from Dollar Tree. I just think that it's fun to decorate your own bag. So I'm just writing on there to Tammy from Soozie, and we switch them out, and we're like, let's use them for our own gifts. So that's what we do. And we are so excited. This is how they turned out. Super darling. I love it. What do you think? Okay, our next project, I am using some wood that I got back at Stacy's. She gave me a whole bunch of extra scrap wood that she had. And so I'm using this little fa la la. And Tammy has, which one did she have? Oh, I think this one says, what does it say? Merry Christmas? I can't remember what hers says. No, believe. Okay, so I'm already done. I get so excited. I'm like, I'm already done. So I'm getting ready to pull mine up, and she is getting ready to paint hers. And I was even thinking too, look how cute that is. Oh, it's so darling. Okay, so I was thinking maybe I should have maybe stained this piece, but I really like how it turned out. But again, customize it the way you like. I use some of the ribbon from Dollar Tree, and these little cutouts are from Hobby Lobby, those little wooden cutouts, and love that believe. It's beautiful. And now she's getting ready to decorate hers, but then she decides, nope, I don't like it. So we try it on a piece of, what is that, some burlap ribbon. And this is how it came out. She's like, it was a little light for me. So she got the Noel and put the burlap ribbon over her little mistake, but it does wash off. If you use the paste, it does wash off, but look at that. Boom! It looks gorgeous. And the top part, we're like, nope, we're just gonna hide it. And she uses some greenery. She puts that together. And while I'm waiting, I add a little pine cone to mine. And she added another one of those little wooden cutouts, the reindeer with a little red bow. Love it. Oh, these came out so cute. And yes, you can use Couture on burlap ribbon. It came out so cute. And these are perfect for a tier tray. And that's how we're going to show you how they turned out. Boom! Look at that. With those little houses. Oh, so cute. I love these, and a perfect little gift that you made in no time. And we just made a bunch of things. Here are a couple of other projects that we made. This is all wood. Well, the top part is from Dollar Tree, and there's some scrap pieces of wood. And again, we just used Couture on that and made some little signs. How cute are these? I just had the best time at Tammy's house. I was there all day just playing around, and I just want to thank her for inviting me to her house, and I will see you again, sweet friend. Love ya. Back home, safe and sound, I want to share maybe a new segment that's called They Made My Stuff. And if you make any of my projects, send me the picture on Facebook or Instagram. And this is one that I made at Halloween. And my sweet friend Donna made a version of hers. I thought it was precious. She had those little skeleton mugs and the skeleton hands. Way to go, Donna. This is a turkey that I made in a couple of videos ago, and my friend Stacy, whom you've already met, she made one, of course, out in her beautiful workshop. Look how hers came together. And this is her sister's, or maybe I got them mixed up, but didn't they turn out great? Then she shared my video with one of her other friends, and look how hers turned out. Wow, it is beautiful and colorful. I love it. You guys did a great job. So send me your stuff. I would love to highlight it. You guys, I know this was a longer video than usual, but I just want to thank you all for staying to the end. And once again, a big, huge thank you to Tammy and Stacy for letting me come out and visit them and craft with them. What a fun time we had. And don't forget, Saturdays are my full DIY episodes, and then Tuesday is my 60-second DIY. So don't forget to join me on those days. Thanks for tuning in to Soozie's Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. See you next time, everybody. Bye.